Hello, this is exercise 6 of C# programming lab, and the name of the exercise is collections. In this we have two programs. The first program is to write a menu driven program in C# to maintain a student information system in a list, and the second is to drive a program to perform a queue operation in the integer queue using the generic class. So first for the first program, first I have called using system.collection.generic so that I can use the library. Then I have created a list of type string and the name of the list is student. Then inside the do while loop, I have asked the user, I have displayed the options of adding, deleting, displaying, searching and updating the student list. Then inside, once I have asked the user whatever his choice is, I am using a switch case. In case 1, I have asked the user to enter the name he wants to enter in the list, and I am using the .add method of the list. I have added the name in the student list. Second is deletion. In the deletion, same I have asked the user for the name which he wants to delete, and using the .remove function in the list, I am removing the name of the student from the student list. The third is to display. For display, I am simply using a for each function which I am traversing in the student list. For each object I in student, console.writeline I, this will print all the name of the students in the list. Fourth is searching. For searching, I have asked the user to enter the name he wants to search, and I check if student dot contains the name. If it contains, then I'm just printing the index of that name. So this will give us the name of the name is present at the index, like whatever index the name is present, else it will give student not found. For updation, first I've asked the user to give the name he wants to change. Then I've asked the user to enter the new name he wants to change. After that, I've found the index of the old name using the student.index of, and then I've removed using the student.remove. I removed that name and I've inserted the new name using the student.insert in the index, old index, comma n is the new name. Then I have console.write student name updated, and if it's not, the name is not there, it will give invalid student name, else break. Then while will end once p is equal to 6, if p is equal to 6. Now I execute. Let's see if since it's an online compiler, sometime it is slow. So let's wait, let me refresh it. Let me copy the code. Yeah. Execute. So first I add a student using 1. I give the option of adding. I hold the 2. So I enter the name Lavil. It's slow because the net connection also may be slow. So I add one more name, Rahul, and I wait. This online compiler is little bit slow. Now once I have entered, let's see what is the name. I enter display. I enter 3 for displaying. Since this online compiler is working slow, I have written this code, same code I have copied into another online compiler. Let's run this here. Maybe it's a bit faster here. So I give 1 for adding a student. I add my name. Now I add one more name, so I give add student. So I enter student, so I give Rahul. Now let's display. So here we can see in display we got two names, Lovell and Rahul. If we want to delete, I give delete to enter LOVL. I delete my name. Now let's again display. So here we can see only Rahul is present. After that, let's add one more name. I gave Amit. And now let's search for Amit. So I give Amit. Oh, sorry. Oh, let once more because I pressed Amit. Here we can see we find the name is present at 2. Then let's update something. For updation, let's enter the name to change. So I want to change Rahul to new name is Lovell. Now if I give 3 to display, here you can see Rahul was changed to Lovell, and this concludes the second program, first program. For the second program, here we have the queue. We call the queue queue class, and I gave it a type of int, and the name of my queue is my queue. Here also I have given the user options of enqueue, dequeue, print, display, count. So for entering a number, I have asked the user to enter a number, stored it in a variable L. Then using the my queue, my name of my queue dot enqueue. Enqueue is a method present in this queue class. I have entered the number L, whatever, and I printed integer inserted in the queue. To dequeue, I have just done print statement of element dequeued, and I have called the dequeue method, and this will dequeue from the last from the bottom. As we know in the queue, it is removed from the bottom. Next is peak, which gives the topmost element present in the queue, and display will display all the elements of the queue. And for the number of elements, I use myQueue.count, which will display the count. Let's execute it. This is the online compiler, that's why it is slow. Let's copy this code and let's run it here. We first delete this, paste. Oh, sorry. Okay, stop. I paste the new code of the queue and I run it. So I'm asking for enqueue. I enqueue number 2. Once more I enqueue and enqueue number 5. Then let's print the number. So for printing, the print will do the printing of the number, that is 3. Integer inserted is 5, and when I call the print, it will print the numbers. So for displaying, let's do display. Yeah, okay. So 2 and 5 are displayed. Next, for the next is count. So I print call 5. So count should be 2. So number of elements in the queue is 2, and then we put 6 exit. So this completes our exercise 6 of collections. Thank you.